What? Mute what? How do I mute it? Oh my god.
I don't know, but we're live.
Okay, what's happening, everybody? All the bronies, ponies, and Pegasisters. This is WatchPony.com's Behind the Arrow, where we talk pony nonsense for 90 minutes. What? Are we? No?
No, we're good. Just give it like a minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
We should like not talk to Jeff because no one else can hear him. Anyway.
We are live now?
We're good. Just damn it.
Okay. Here I go again for a second time.
Alright, go for it.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to WatchPony.com's Behind the Arrow, where we talk pony nonsense for 90 minutes or until technical difficulties say otherwise. And we're coming up a little short. We don't have the usual Red and we don't have the usual Jonathan, but we do always have the usual Bryce, the technical master. Say what's up, man.
Hi, everybody.
All right, and right next to him is V, the one in the flutter bat hat. So
Howdy,
what's up?
bat for the win.
All right, hat for the win. Roll the intro.
All right, we're good.
Stop talking during the intro.
I don't think anybody can hear it. The music's pretty loud.
Well, let me just be the first to say that I love my friends very much.
We love
especially
you too.
especially the comments that you guys put about me when we're chatting, planning the stream. You guys made a big document, it was all fully loaded and everything, and then Bryce geniusly put that this stream will run as smoothly as WP flirting with KP. And then, he who shall not be named, who is thankfully not in this stream,
Red.
says, okay, so we're running as smooth as a sandpaper condom. Luckily, he is not here, but for him, I'll give him 1 participation point. That being said, I love you guys. That being said, we all had an awesome time at BABSCon. If you haven't seen it yet, you could check out our previous 2 streams. We made 2 for 1 week. It was awesome because we had one at the community meetup, and we had one on day 0 before we started the actual con. Wooten was there, and a whole bunch of shenanigans went down.
Yeah, many streams.
But moving on to that. Yes, but moving on from that, let's go on with the first topic, which I believe is the episode, correct?
Well, I don't know. You want to talk about BABSCon or you want to talk about the episode? Because we have a lot to talk about BABSCon.
Now we have a lot to fucking talk
Yes, we do.
about.
We have a ton.
Yes, we do. So, I don't know, you want to flip a coin?
All right, I'll flip the coin.
I don't have a coin.
It's flipping, it's
I have a
flipping, it's
coin.
flipping. Boom. Heads. BABSCon.
Oh, you got it?
I'll flip my broken phone.
Don't flip your phone. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh shit.
So, let's start from the beginning. Day 0. We played Monopoly.
Okay, yeah. So we did play Monopoly, while inebriated, or some of us were, but basically just me and him. But yeah,
Damn.
we played Monopoly with a whole bunch of different people, and we streamed it live. Probably wasn't the best idea.
Nah, it was a great idea.
I'm not entirely convinced.
No, we had the best of times. Instead of destroying our friendship, I think it made our friendship grow.
But
10
you
times
know,
more.
there was actually no Monopoly playing happening there.
There was no Monopoly playing.
No, we did not play Monopoly.
Well, I mean,
There was no winner.
Yeah, it was pretty much no Monopoly.
no Monopoly,
Nah.
a lot of drinking, and a lot of reading.
There was a lot. There was a winner, though.
There was some
a
dramatic
winner.
reading with quesadillas or something.
Okay. I swear to God, that
So-
it was the best fat guy porn ever.
I have a clip of that of Wooten narrating the menu.
Go for it.
Let's check that out. Oh, it's not going through. I love how our audience couldn't hear that, so I'm gonna play that one more time.
No, you don't have to play it again.
Traditional style with flour tortilla, pepper jack, guacamole, sour cream, and salsa on the side.
You don't have to play that again, don't worry.
He did a good job. But you know what?
No, that's Wooten's thing. That's his thing.
But so did you. Good job narrating this as well.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
And I believe I won that competition.
I think you cheated.
Why?
Why
did I
you
cheat?
cheat?
Do you not remember how he cheated? Look, I'll show you.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Estilo tradicional.
Oh God, I'm so wet.
Queso de pepper jack, guacamole, crema sabrosa y salsa en helado.
Oh God.
Been so attracted to you.
You feel so attracted to him?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, you can't use another
That was so
language.
much
That's
fun.
an unfair, cultural advantage. You can't make it sound more sexy just by saying it in Spanish. Even
You
though
can, though.
it worked so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That's what made me more attracted to him.
So attracted.
Well, that's the thing, you know. Spanish is a typically stereotypical sexy accent. And if you really want to be good at making sexy accents and sexy voice, you would learn how to do some Spanish or French. Or, I think those two are like the only ones. But yeah.
Do all that Spanish.
You do all that Spanish.
Yeah, with us on the Monopoly stream was Wooten, who you saw in the video, and Pegasus Pitch as well. He was there and he was
Yes.
very facepalmy.
Yeah, poor Pegasus bitch.
I was very facepalmy during that thing. I don't know why. I facepalm and yet I do it at the same time. That was so funny. But that wasn't the only thing that wasn't the only narrator we hung out with. I actually managed to hang out with Magpie and Lost Narrator finally. They did a little meetup and I finally met up with them. But before that, I got to crash their panel. Their
Yes.
panel of the Milo Grimdarks. That was amazing.
Very much
So, like I keep telling you guys, I'm actually a magician. I don't do magic as often now because I'm in videos instead, but one of my favorite tricks is twisting my hand a full 360. And I decided this is the perfect trick for Lost Narrator. She freaks everyone out, so it's time I freak her out. Do you have a video of that?
I do. Just need 1 second to bring that up.
Oh man, but it was so awesome. The whole crowd was getting crazy. You can even see it on the Wilstonator's vlog. He recorded it too. And obviously you recorded it, Bryce.
I didn't get Wilstonators, but I got the one from the Box EQD guy.
Yeah, we didn't get Wilson. Yeah,
Box Monster.
Yeah, him.
Box Monster's like the best person ever.
So here I got 2 different
Oh
angles at the same
yeah,
time.
he's awesome.
Check this out.
So you got 2. Why you put 2 videos up this?
WatchPony.
Two different angles. That's all
So
it is.
you've been known for freaking bronies out with your channel, right?
Yes.
Would you take the stare that I right now could freak you out right now?
I'm a bit afraid.
She's already freaked out.
I am. Good job.
I'm a magician. That's fine. I could do a magic trick that I think can freak you out.
Oh God, you have 5 minutes because they just
Okay.
gave me the 5 minutes.
So I'm just gonna take this chair.
Okay.
Put it out here in front so everyone can see.
Oh, I can't wait to laugh.
Alright, fine. Alright, let's do this.
Graham, you can expect me. Actually, you don't have to sit.
Oh, I don't have to
What did
sit.
you think
Okay,
you were going to do?
let's
Give her a
sure.
massage?
Watch this, guys.
Are you gonna break something?
No, I'm not gonna break
Your heart.
All you have to do is twist my hand.
This is this bullshit. This direction?
Direction, yes.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Fuck, dude.
Keep going.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Keep going.
What the fuck, dude?
What? Okay, hold on. Okay.
What the fuck?
Twist it again. You can feel it too. This
I know. I can feel it. I know.
Tap it right here.
What the fuck, dude?
That's not the worst part.
Okay, what's the worst part?
But twist it a little
Oh,
bit
hell
more. I'm
no.
trying to reach it to here.
Oh,
Check
hell
this out to
no.
here. No, yeah, fine. Okay.
Are you double jointed? You're.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's double jointed.
I didn't want to say that. There we go. I love that trick. I love doing that trick.
I love when she touched your arm and she's just like,
She like freaked the fuck out.
precious.
Oh yeah. Memories, definitely quality.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I should have mentioned quality, should I?
No, probably not.
Oh my god, that panel was a nightmare. I swear, I got like roasted in that panel.
Too bad I
But
couldn't
yeah,
make
it was still a whole lot of fun, and it's so sad that I didn't get to go to Evergreen Northwest. I didn't have enough.
I know.
Sadly, I won't be able to make it to Everfree Northwest, so obviously I'm not going to go there. Which is sad because Lost wanted me to join her in her creators panel. I barely got like the invite yesterday, and I was like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Let's start a GoFundMe
But-
for Rigo.
Yes.
Just to
Start a
send him to
Go-
Everfree Northwest.
We can say he has cancer.
Yeah.
A 3-week, a 3-week fund.
We can give him cancer.
How the fuck do you?
What? No,
how-
no, no,
how are
no,
we
no,
gonna
no,
give
no.
him
We could
cancer?
buy some like radioactive shit on eBay and then like rub it on his nuts.
Okay.
We
I'm
can
gonna be a
juice it and then he
superhero.
can drink it because he's in LA and that's what LA people do.
You might as well drink the water.
Oh!
Oh, that was a new low. That was a new low. B, minus 20 for that. Wow, that was messed up. We shower with that shit.
Then you already have cancer.
Well, there you go. We don't have to lie.
Yeah, we don't have to lie anymore.
I would love to go to
Yeah,
Evergreen
me and
Northwest.
everybody else in LA.
Are we heading?
Give all the people in LA money because we all have cancer. That's genius
but
right there.
Red might go to BronyCon this year.
Honestly, the convention this year is definitely
Really?
going to be Everfree Northwest. That's going to be the convention for the year.
Okay, I know that, but
So like, if I had to go to one, I'd go to that one, but I can't.
okay, but
So
so Dakota wants to go to BronyCon. He can do it. He just needs
And
days. And
Really,
I was all, well, you're gonna be the only one there. He's all, well, there's Wooten's gonna be there, and so is Ebony Inkstone.
Oh, Ebony. Hey, is Ebony?
Ebony is gonna
Hey,
go.
Ebony.
Ebony's gonna try to go this year or either next year. But I say we should all go next year.
Yeah.
To BronyCon.
I think it's a guarantee.
BronyCon?
I think it's a guarantee next year.
I say we should all go to BronyCon next year.
Okay, let's plan to do that. But as far as our plans for any other convention, we really don't have any at the moment.
No, I mean,
Pony
Pony Convention's nothing. Me and him are going to EDC.
EDC LV.
Oh yeah, and then we're all
Nice.
going to Anime Expo except Jonathan. He might go
He's going.
if he's not too much of a bitch to ask for the time off.
What an ass. I think he's watching this though.
Yeah.
No, he's working.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, his boss called him yesterday and said you're working at 6 p.m. I was there and I heard it myself.
Look, he said I'm working this morning.
No, he's totally lying.
That's exactly what he
Nope,
said.
fucking lying. He's working on his sleep. Anyway, back
Well,
on topic.
So, Red wants to go to BronyCon, yet you, Bryce, want to go to Everfree. Are you planning to go if you go by yourself?
I'm not gonna go. I can't.
No.
Multiple reasons why I
know.
cannot. If it was like in August or like September, I would go. But yeah.
Is the timing really?
Yeah, pretty much. There's too much other
Yeah.
stuff going on around that time. Like my wallet and my boss are like hating me.
Yes. And that's the real issue with BronyCon this year. If it was in August, like last year, I probably would have made it too. But because it is literally like the 9th of July, literally like 3 days after the expo, that's, way too much travel time, way too much days off, and way too much money
Impossible.
for us to attend both.
Yeah.
That's what really killed me.
Apparently,
with BronyCon.
Dakota has all the money in the world because he can go.
I don't know.
So he is watching.
Jonathan
He's
is
watching
watching
it though. What an ass! He just texted us. He said I was supposed to work at 6, but one of my coworkers asked me to cover them, and so here I am. He's watching the stream.
Well, if you're watching it, why can't you be
Hey,
on it if
what's
it's
up?
that fucking slow?
Anyway,
Because he needs to be in the house where Bryce is.
I have a lot of friend requests on Facebook.
because you only have 50 friends. All right, so we get back on
53.
topic here. We're still talking about BABSCon. We could talk about my favorite part of BABSCon.
Which, oh my god. Okay.
We don't have to
So-
talk specifically about what was in that room, but we can talk about the
It
general
was like the general
Uh,
level 2 of that hotel.
level 2.
Level 2 of that hotel was parties.
Oh,
going
level
on
2, okay.
everywhere.
So
Okay, yeah, that we can talk about. That was fun. That was actually really fun.
yeah, so what we're looking at here is like a crowded ass hallway. There was like pretty much the entire convention, hundreds. Well, there was like I think there was like 3,500.
There's about 40 people.
No, there was hundreds of people in these room parties and in this hallway.
Oh yeah, hundreds of people in the hallway. But like,
So every night of the convention, they had all these different parties, these different themed parties in all the different hotel rooms. They had a furry one, they had a Trekkie one, they had a sci-fi one, they had a clop one, they had general alcoholism one.
Very punch.
and
Thank you very
then they
much.
had a art appreciation room.
That was really good.
Yes, it's the art appreciation, Bryce.
It was clop.
Yes, use its real term.
Anyway,
Yeah. As I recall, one of my most favorite videos from that was AC Race Best and Saber Spark saying, in quote, "This is how it's like in brony parties. I see nipples everywhere."
really, I did not. See
That is really what he said. Yeah, he said that in his blog for Friday.
interesting. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and
that was like
Oh my god.
right after.
It was Saturday, right?
That was like right after. That was right after me and actually all of us. No, that was right after all of us started chasing him down the hallway.
Yes, we were chasing
Thinking he
AC,
was-
we were chasing Saber Spark and AC Race Vest down the hallway to beat them to the root beer floats.
right. I have a video for that.
It was really funny because I was watching AC Race Best's vlog, and then all of a sudden that scene came up. I was like, "Oh my god, we are like right back there."
Basically, the furry party tweeted out that they're giving away ice cream, and then Saberspark said he's gonna go get some ice cream, some shit like that.
He's gonna he said I was gonna eat it all.
Eat all the ice cream.
He eat all the ice
So
cream.
we ran to try to get to the party before them, and we were just right behind them. And so we tried to chase them down and tackle them down to the ground and like choke them out before they could get all the ice cream. But whatever.
Something like that,
something like that.
Of that
We're
nature.
gonna go get some ice cream. What? Saw on Twitter somebody said like come to room 22 to get some free ice cream floats. I'm like, that sounds really good. Don't eat all this ice cream.
Oh, there was the WatchPony.
Ice cream.
Yep.
This with ice cream.
What? okay. They get it. They get it. They don't have to watch the
Jonathan's
frame.
nose that got in the way.
Oh, there he is. Him and his big ass backpack. Alright. Yeah.
That was so fun. That was actually, but knowing them. Oh wow, something cracked. Okay.
Was it your double jointed
No. It was actually like my lower back. I don't know what.
Oh dear God.
Well, anyway, I'm guessing, was this a usual thing or was this the first thing? Because one, we don't really go to pony conventions before, but Saberspark and RaceBest have, and according to that video they made, they seem to be new to this whole thing too. So was this like a new thing, bringing in different fandoms and hosting parties in their hotel rooms?
No, because I saw it at it happened at Pacific PonyCon. They had a couple room parties. And it was just people that said, "Hey, come by and we'll drink together." I guess I don't know if it was as formal as this. Here at BABSCon, they had it super formal. They had like bars set up. They had ID checks with wristbands, and they had the people DJs and shit like all in the rooms.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. Like, you walk in there and you just see a full DJ set just sitting in the corner. You're like, how the fuck did you get that in here?
I have no idea, but either way, it's awesome. It definitely got me curious about Trekkie conventions, because I used to think Trekkie conventions was not a new thing since Star Trek was so old, but now I'm interested. And furry cons, I actually did not know. The furry cons, I actually didn't know what they would be technically about, but now I got a better idea, so now I'm a little more curious.
I have a picture from the furry party.
Yeah, that's right. They did this little poster thing where everyone could sign and do little drawings about BABSCon. And there's me right there. And right there on the other side is Jonathan. And in case you can't tell, my drawing was, of course, the arrow pointing at me because I'm so big egoed.
Let's go.
Of course. And there's another WP up there and kind of near the middle. And there's also something that's not very appropriate near the middle top.
Don't point it out.
Yeah, let's change it before we get taken down, because I have a more awesome drawing for you guys. I requested Sama Lion to make me a badge, which turned out awesome. I absolutely love it, but it did not get into the mail on time for badge. Sadly, I could not wear it. But I do have it in its glory right here. Thank you very much. I absolutely love it. Let me just zoom in on that. And I'm definitely going to be wearing this to every other panel from now on, whether I'm hosting or whether I'm crashing with my questions. I do have to ask though, guys, what was your favorite panel?
I liked the Bronies React panel. I'm just saying that because that's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay, well, why did you like that one so much?
Because horse famous people sitting on the stage officially endorsed you and know exactly who you are. I mean us.
When?
Right here.
Wait, when was this? What day was this?
This was on the last day.
I swear to God, when I got back...
You were probably asleep.
No, when I got back, everything was such a blur. I don't know why. I was just so... Okay, go.
Also, the video with the worst lighting in the world.
Okay, so anyway, my question, don't worry, I'm not going to ask why am I not on Bronies React.
Good. I think you have your own awesome channel, dude. You do. By the way, WatchPony.com, go see it.
Thank you.
He's also the current cupcakes that people like to mention.
Yeah, that was me. So.
Yes, that too. We'll talk about that in a minute, but Dusty Cat loves you. But Dusty Cat's just a little scrub because he's only got like 20,000 subscribers.
I love Dusty Cat. He's like the best person ever.
Hey!
I mean, yeah, it was awesome. He did that arm wrestling panel, which I don't have a picture of, but that was so cool.
Definitely, I love that panel. That was actually one of my top favorites, I have to say. Now, obviously me, I usually try not to pick favorites, but the one I really had a lot of fun at was actually Magpie's Pinky Tails panel. Not only that, but it's also because it started my debut of a first ever project where I'm voicing something else on someone else's channel.
Yes.
I've got to play Shippence in Pinky Tails, which was a lot of fun.
Can we play some
And
of
by
that?
the looks
Just
of it,
kind of in the
everyone likes my
background?
character. You played it?
Maybe we could just kind of look at it while we're talking. It was actually really good, really well put together. Your voice acting was perfect.
My voice is
You are very good at voicing stuff.
You know, it's
which
weird.
I wouldn't expect from your videos or anything.
When we were watching this, I was like, why does that voice sound so fucking familiar?
Wow.
And I was all, and then I thought, oh yeah, I'm like sleeping in the same room as him. I was so confused.
It was so awesome, but throughout the whole time, it's like I have a new running on joke, you know. Pinky Roses, you know, being a potato queen, Lost Narrators is hotter than titties. Well, my new running joke is I ship it, and they even gave me a commemorative button to make it official. Because of my role as Shippence, I ship everything except for the kitchen sink. That I actually ship with Rainbow Dash.
You are the official Fandom shipper.
Where'd he go?
I'm the official Fandom shipper. After all, I did make top 10 ships, and that is one of my most popular videos ever. Thank you, Webcake. That was so awesome. Honestly, I think Webcake was like the reason that video got so awesome. But lately, I've been a little busy with what happened after the con and everything. I got a new job, so because Fair Use took all my YouTube money, so that way I could afford to go to more cons. But one of the things I'm working on, besides the top 10 that's still going to come out, bear with me, is the Cupcake Challenge. So what Race Best was referring to was that I was smashing people in the face with cupcakes due to this Cupcake Challenge. You got some footage laid out for us?
I didn't want to put any footage because I figured we could save that for the video. But I have pictures.
Exactly. So, pictures, perfect. All right. Well, the video is going to be self-explanatory, so I really don't want to get all into detail for it, you know, because it's mostly spoilers for this thing I was hoping could be a convention tradition between the WP and hopefully a new series. Who knows? I may even take this to LA, go to like Santa Monica or Hollywood Boulevard,
Please
get
don't.
random strangers to
Rico,
do this.
you are going to get stabbed. Please don't.
That's the. What is it with you in LA?
I just don't want you to get stabbed, Rigo.
He just loves you.
You already have cancer.
You're digging a bigger hole, man. Minus 20 more points.
So we had people.
Los Angeles is not Fresno, okay?
That's true. If you do it in Fresno, you're gonna get shot and stabbed at the same time.
Wow.
This is. Remember, okay? This is Los Angeles. This is where Hollywood exists. So it may look like you're being stabbed or shot, but in reality, it's all for the camera. Okay.
But what if you are actually getting shot and or stabbed?
That's why it's the worst place, because no one will take you seriously. Be like, oh my god, I got stabbed. They'll be like, hey, good acting.
Hey, that's a good acting.
Man,
Well, of course, because the person doing the stabbing and the shooting is an actor too.
okay.
No one wants to steal your
because
money.
they're
Everyone
on
just
cocaine.
wants to steal your part.
But Hollywood is where there's also a lot of drugs.
Yes.
Drugs equal crackheads. Crackheads equal people who don't have money to buy crack. Hence, they want to stab people for money. You're gonna get stabbed
For crack.
for crack.
They
Don't get stabbed
They
for
don't
crack.
stab.
Buy DirecTV.
They don't stab people for money. They audition for crackheads so they could make money.
Oh.
Okay. So on our
Well,
cupcake
anyway.
challenge, we had a whole bunch of horse famous people, kind of ish. I mean, we got Wilstonator. He enjoyed it. He got slapped in the
Ish?
face.
Ish? How dare you call Will Stonator Ish? He's
Yo.
voiced in so many productions.
All right. Horse famous
Holy
people.
crap.
And a whole bunch of regular average Joes, which is kind of what we were trying to focus on. But anyway, we got Will Stonator here with cupcakes all over his face and napkins in his hand, and that's cool.
So yeah, spoiler, Will Stonator loses.
Another spoiler.
But
We got Pegasus bitch here.
but either way, it was still a lot of fun. We got a lot of guests that I really enjoy their videos and their productions, and they were so down. They were like so down to do this. But but the funny part is that we, the team, were hoping that Race Best and Saberspark would do this because they love playing with their food. We think they'd be like the first in line to do this challenge. But turns out we couldn't find them, and when we actually did find them, we don't have the cupcakes with us. We leave them in the room. It was so much fun though. We were like saving the last two for Race Best and Saber. But in the end, on the last day, Saber wasn't even there. He had to like leave early, right?
Yeah, and Saberspark just dipped back to Denver.
Yeah. But it was so much fun. Anyway, the video will be coming out soon, and hopefully it'll be good. Or hopefully you'll like it, and hopefully it'll be a new series.
Yep. So we had the Pegasus Pigs do the cupcake challenge. We also had who didn't lose. This guy, what's his name? Animated James.
Yeah, Animated James did.
Oh, who's this guy? Yeah, I totally don't know this guy.
I remember when we talked shit on him earlier in the other Behind the Arrows? Well, it's all true. He's so introverted and such wants to be an outcast, and it's amazing.
I actually had dinner with him with Keyframe and the other dramatic readers over at this taco place, and we were talking about Sonic Flash animations the whole time. Because before I was a Pony fan, I was a huge Sonic fan. So we instantly, had a good topic to talk about during that moment. It was a lot of fun. Turns out he's like the WatchPony of Sonic. Everything Sonic related, he actually knew about. He outdid me. That was amazing.
Is it like KP?
KP
with KP?
Is KP with KP. That's another thing too. I love talking to KP about Kim Possible, not so much about ponies. Because in reality, bronies get tired of talking about ponies for so long. And since the fans are already doing all the work, might as well give them a break. Talk about Sonic, talk about Kim Possible, talk about Zootopia.
Ah! That is the movie.
By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Bryce loves Zootopia.
Yes.
And
not as much as Race Best.
Yeah, not as much as Race Best.
No, I did not watch it 30 times.
Like 17 times. I was like, what the fuck? He must have like no money left. Hey Rigo, did we ever get Dr. Wolf to do the cupcake challenge?
No, we couldn't. We were so close though, but he was concerned about getting cupcake all over his vest. That's etched Dr. Wolf. That's like his cosplay. Oh, and my cosplay was freaking awesome. I cosplayed as my OC, the WatchPony. That was awesome. Yeah. But either way, cupcake challenge, funnest thing I ever did. And I will definitely be doing that every con I will go to.
Yeah, but it's not so much fun when you have like this small little child approach and like, hey, I want a cupcake. It's like, well, I don't know if I want to spoil the challenge, but well, okay, if you want the cupcake, you have to let us smash it into your face. And they're like, oh, okay. And then Dakota's over here. He's over sitting on the side, like wrapped up like he says terrorist outfit. He's got the bandana like all over his head, and he's like, oh god, I'm gonna have to smash a cupcake in this poor little boy's face. Like, oh dear God, no. Yeah, but yeah, he ended up not doing it, so we can sleep well at night knowing we didn't like have to do that.
Yeah, 20 points for Dakota for not totally screwing up that cupcake for that little boy, because he really wanted the cupcake. He was like eyeballing it the whole time, and I was like, screw it.
Maybe.
So yeah, in total, there was like 3 people we gave away cupcakes to. It was that little boy. We gave one to KP without doing the challenge. And didn't we give one to Taps?
Yeah,
fucking Taps. No, because he was going to do it too. And then he's like, I think I can get out of this. Can I just have the cupcake? And WatchPony's all like, oh, yeah, sure, for you. And I'm like, fuck you. Make him work for it.
Hey, he's a celeb chum. He needs to keep up his appearance. No one's gonna buy his CDs from his table when he's got frosting all over his face.
I would if I couldn't just buy it on Bandcamp.
I know you, yes, but not everyone has your taste.
I wouldn't have even bought it. Downloaded illegally.
Yeah, YouTube MP3.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that quality. So, speaking of horse famous people.
I was about to transition to that. Don't worry though.
I mean, you can.
Since you're so... No, it's because horse fame is really your thing. It's not so much my thing.
Oh,
I just
fuck
like
you, Mr.
having
Horse Famous.
fun with.
Oh yeah, no, we're more horse famous.
No, like you said, you know you're horse famous when you figure out that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true quote said from me and the living tombstone. But anyway, that doesn't mean. What'd you say about Tombstone?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say? You hating on Freddy Fazbear?
No, fuck him. What?
Hating on the Tombstone over here.
I was never a big fan of his content in the first place. I don't like whatever. Anyway,
what don't you like about his content?
I don't like that he's not in our community guest panel. Near the end of the con, no, fuck him.
He wasn't in BABSCon at all, though.
Well, exactly. That's why I hate him.
Wow.
Wasn't he there? No, he wasn't. No, of course not. He never comes to America. He's like, fuck that place. I'm never coming over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, he's not wrong. If I was a foreigner, I wouldn't want to come here either.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Especially with Trump here. No.
Yeah, you fucking get shot by Trump. And then you go to Chicago and then you get shot. And then you go to Fresno, you get shot and stabbed. And then you go to LA and you get addicted to crack.
My God, you guys hate where you live more than I do.
But we love it where you live. We're fine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
fucking place is beautiful.
The worst we got is just crazy people up here.
Yeah, just a few. I mean, but you can like push them away. It's fine. All right. I'm trying to transition into this other topic here.
My God, you guys are horrible. Anyway, let's stop talking about those people and let's go on to the people that everybody loves. In the community guest hangouts, it was so cool. There was all the community guests were analyzers, musicians, animators, and episode reviewers. And they were all sitting on this giant table that stretched all the way past the table because there were so many guests. And of course, Dusty Cat was, announcing the whole thing. He was going side by side, letting everyone do their introductions and say, hey, I'm Minty Root. I do animations like Dinky's Destiny. And we showed up like last minutes. Like the last person to show up was Boxy, Katie, who, likes to cosplay as the ponies and reenact episodes. And he did such a cool thing for me. After the last person was introduced, Dusty said to the mic, and here we have WatchPony, a channel that's been gaining a lot of popularity recently, because I was not announced as a community guest. I don't know why BABSCon didn't put me in there, but I can understand.
It's the same people who run Equestria Daily. Well, actually, it's not though, because Equestria Daily people are super chill, and that's exactly who helped you out. So never mind.
Exactly, I finally got to meet with them. So anyway, I finally got to meet with them. I don't know why. Maybe I missed an application or something, but BABSCon did not put me in the community guest spotlights. However, Dusty Cat did put me in as a last-minute entry, and I have to give him serious props for that. He did practically the same thing for the Bronies React panel. Dusty really likes my videos, and all I can say is, I'm glad you like him. I like all the work that he does too. And during that, I was interviewing, chatting with people, and while these guys were setting up the stream, we actually gathered this giant group shot for BABSCon 2016.
Okay.
Everyone was there. Dusty Cat, Lost Narrator, KP, Chi-Chi, AC Race Best, The Wilsonator, Silver Quill, the dude from Equestria Daily.
A bag of
Mincy
Vicodin.
Root.
Seth from Equestria.
A bag of Vicodin.
A bag of Vicodin and
Apparently
Seth.
Bryce can't fucking spell that.
Bitch, he's a bag of Vicodin. Whatever. Just his Twitter's all fucked up. He knows it.
Mincy Roots, Wooten, and Magpie, and everyone was there. It was so much fun.
I met Chi-Chi.
I said Chi-Chi.
Just throwing that out there. I met Chi-Chi. It was fucking amazing.
Do I have that recording where we tried to get Chi-Chi to sing?
We did. Me and Bryce got Me and Bryce tried to get Chi-Chi to sing. We were singing.
Why would you do that?
We were walking by. She was sitting there talking to some people. We just started singing, like we were singing Supernatural. We just kept on looking at her. We're like, you should like join in.
We walked by really slowly and like made eye contact with everyone that she was talking with, and we're like singing Supernatural. Like, I gravitate towards you. And now I'm like, come on. Sing it, Chi-Chi, come on. And she's all like, the fuck's going on? Okay, so then we like aborted and ran. But hey, we almost had it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got the other guy to sing with us, huh?
Yeah, one of the other guys started singing, but not Chi-Chi. She was like really confused.
I would be confused too.
I hate her now.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh my god.
No, you
What?
don't.
Wow, that's amazing.
Alright, so let's continue with this. So
look at all these horse frames.
So anyway, yeah, everybody's there. You got audio for this?
I do.
All hail the Discord princess.
Say hi to everybody, what's up? What should I have them say? Just everyone? No, just BABSCon 16. BABSCon 16. Alright, press the time. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, BABSCon 16. Alright, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. BABSCon 16!
Oh, that audio though, it was terrible.
Oh, that was freaking awesome. You kidding me?
Yeah, no,
I got everyone to say it.
Rigo, in person it was awesome, but I mean the audio was terrible.
Well, no crap. You have to be there in person to truly experience it, and I was. That's why I say it was awesome.
I got to give the BABSCon staff a big shout out for helping me with that, helping me set up the live stream. I was almost not able to do it, but then I got a guy, and then he got like 3 other guys to help me out to set this shit up. I was like, that's super awesome. They were great.
The BABSCon staff were really awesome in this. Scab.
Okay.
Even Jonathan joined the team. He became the staff member for like one day. He was like a gopher.
He was a staff member for like 10 seconds.
No, he was a staff member for exactly about like
10 minutes, maybe?
6 hours. No.
Well, not because he was.
No, he was there for 4 hours because he wanted to get a free badge because apparently he's too poor to pay for one. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go do community service for 12 hours and get a free badge. I was like, dude, you can work all day and night and still all day tomorrow and you still would not be able to make the free badge. So he just gave up after I told him that. He's all, oh, well, okay.
He forgot how to math.
I guess that you're true. I was like, yeah, okay, bye. He was really depressed about it.
Did he do the full 12 hours?
No, because he could have worked till 2 a.m. and then more hours on day 3, and he still wouldn't have made it.
So that means he didn't. That means he didn't get the badge.
No, he didn't get the badge because I told him the blatant truth, and he was just pretty upset about it.
It's funny he didn't do the math himself.
Yeah, I don't know how I even did the math, and I was already fucked up from the party.
You were already fucking wasted, and you were able to do math better than.
And I was just like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
All right. Well, one last guest that I'm super excited to meet. I finally got to meet in person. Was Dr. Wolf, the guy behind, Moments with Dr. Wolf and the dramatic readings he does. He even got, we talked for a Fact 5, spoiler alert, there's going to be a Fact 5 about him. I barely had my interview in person, and he actually decided to include me in his vlog. He literally recorded this on his MacBook. He opened it up.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he opened it up on the computer using his webcam, and he was facing it toward himself, and then faced it towards me. And I'm like, wow, so this is what you were using to record your vlogs. Interesting. So anyway.
I even ran into the guy from WatchPony.com. You want to say hi?
What's happening? This is welcome to WatchPony.com, and today we're counting down our moments for the top 10 moments with Dr. Wolf.
Ain't that fun?
Yeah.
I don't know how many people have actually made a list of the top 10 A Moment with Dr. Wolf videos. I think a few of them have done that.
I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah, a few of them. But apparently, this guy has been getting some requests that I should be doing something on his channel one of these days. I don't know when or how that's going to work, but we're discussing ideas, and we'll see whether or not it's going to actually happen.
We'll make it work.
But still, I am impressed with how quickly you've managed to get your channel going in the past year, and even just listening to you smoothly talk about these many different subjects that you get into.
Maybe I should get into dramatic reading.
Hey, you should try it. You made the top 10 dramatic readers in the community list, and
That's true.
that's what actually got me to notice his channel, because apparently I had made the 3rd spot in that list, and hey, wow, that's nice. So
What
thank
can
you
I
for
say?
that.
You have a smooth voice, just as smooth as mine.
Well, you should try some dramatic reading sometime, see how it turns out. We'll see how.
All right.
Yeah, he's such a cool guy. He was so chill. And his wife is also incredibly sweet. She was so nice to everybody and everything. And the plushie, was so adorable. That plushie he was carrying around is so cool. So anyway, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should be a dramatic reader?
I would give it a shot with Dakota.
Yeah,
I would make a guest appearance on redwatchpony.com.
I think you totally could, but you just don't have the time, or like it's just not. You're already doing something that's really good, so I don't see why you would be dramatic reader.
People are saying Undertale is good.
No, we can't talk about Undertale. We're gonna get banned from YouTube or some shit. I don't know. Our fans are gonna boycott us.
Back to the subject, guys. Back to the subject.
Just gonna move past that. Anyway, Dakota, Rigo, you should guest star on Dakota's channel.
That I will not do. As much as I love Dakota or Red Orchestra, I am not going to be on his channel. I am definitely not. And he's probably watching this laughing, or he probably will later. But no, sorry, I would rather be on Wooten's channel than to be on Red's channel.
Damn.
I would much rather read, yes, you heard it from here. I would much rather read Klopp than read terrible fan fiction.
Really?
I have no idea how he does it. I cannot read terrible fanfics. I can't do it. It's impossible for me.
Okay, wow, that's a pretty strong opinion.
Yeah. No, terrible fanfics, I can't do it. I can't read it. Friggin' Jonathan tried to make me read a terrible Harry Potter written fanfic, and I didn't understand it. I couldn't understand. It was so hard.
I think that's like half the point, right?
Exactly. It's a struggle to read, and that's what bothers me. I'm distracted by this that I can't focus on this story it's trying to tell.
So the thing with Dakota is he can keep the straightest face out of anyone I've ever met. Like, I shit you not, he can be so fucking serious. It's like amazing how he can be that serious.
Yeah, it actually impresses me. So I don't know, maybe. Ooh! What if I had a moment with Dr. Wolf?
Oh,
damn!
Changing up the format here.
What would I be in for? What would we be talking about?
Your beautiful voice.
Bro, I don't really watch.
Because apparently that's the most impressive part of you, according to him.
Yeah, Rigo. Fuck your videos. I mean, your voice though.
My voice.
You know what your voice should be, Rigo? You know those. You know when you go to Build-A-Bear workshop and you build a bear and you get to pick out like the little heart or that makes a noise.
I've never been to a Build-A-Bear. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah,
You've never been to Build-A-Bear?
How the fuck have you never been to Build-A-Bear?
Nigga, that right there is from. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, move your head a little. I know, there she is. You can... It's got.
I don't care.
What the hell happened to her neck?
Don't worry about her neck.
No, what happened to her neck?
I had her sitting up there like that, and that was the only way I can get her to stay like that. It had to be.
Oh, Pinky Rose, you.
Damn, Pinky Rose. It's too savage here.
What did Pinky Rose
Maybe
say?
Dr. Wolf can help you with your damn editing issues.
Savage.
Pinky Rose, because of that, be right back.
Okay, well he's gone.
Oh, well,
what should we talk about?
I don't know. Now we have the stream to ourselves.
We should talk about the episode without him.
Yeah, well, let's do it without him.
Oh
God, he's listening.
Jesus
Christ!
Oh my God, he's haunting us.
He really is watching.
Yes, because I watch everything.
This is really fucking creepy. Save me, Pinkie Pie.
I'm gonna fly away with my Flutterbat hat.
You need wings. Oh, that's one thing I don't have with my the cosplays and my.
That run. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Flutterbat hat.
Flutterbat hat.
So
the new episode, we're totally gonna like spoiler it up in a few minutes, so everyone run away.
Yeah, if you don't like spoilers, leave.
Anyway, before we talk about the new episode, which was freaking awesome, here, Magpie, oh god, fail my part. Here, Pinky Rose, I'm eating your kind, potatoes.
That's an inside
joke. How you like that?
I just don't fucking get.
Everybody gets this joke. Everyone associates Magpie, Pinky Rose with potatoes.
We took a picture of it for Pinky Rose with Jonathan's shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pinky Rose loves potatoes. And right now I'm eating her brethren. So how you like that?
Damn.
But I don't know. Maybe I could talk with Dr. Wolf about overworking. Maybe I could talk about Dr. Wolf about I don't know. Let's talk with Dr. Wolf about the newest episode, shall we? Because in the end... Oh crap, I did something bad. Pinky Rose, you're so funny. Shout out to Pinky Rose who's in the comments. This episode was really, really good. I swear to God, every episode keeps getting better and better. It's so good. What was your guys' highlights in this episode that just happened?
Well, like, ask Seth from EQD.
So Trixie, that's the only thing? Come on, there has to be more. Just Trixie, really?
Well, not really. It was, how do you post so much about Trixie? No, it was, it was weird. It was kind of awkward, honestly, because there was, like, a lot of cringe with some of the jokes and some of, like, the writing. But overall, it was like amazing because it was enjoyable, but the plot meant a lot. Like it had a good meaning, but it was funny. It was everything you'd expect from a good MLP episode, and that I don't know why every episode isn't like that, like they used to be. Like it used to be, you only had like one or two like misses for episodes, like in season 3 and 4. But now it's like every episode's a miss, and you have one good one. Like this and the Dragon one were the only good episodes recently.
Interesting.
Maybe it'll get better. Probably not.
All right. B, you saw the episode?
Yeah, I watched it like an hour ago.
I watched it again
nice.
with him.
I like the episode for the plot as well. I think it played a big role in what? I think it played a big role in Starlight Glimmer's character development. And I also loved it because, I love Trixie. She is the best.
Are you guys forgetting entirely about Vinyl and Derby?
That's
and
what I was about to
Cranky?
bring up. Was all that fan service though?
I feel like it could have been left out.
No, fuck you. That was like half of like what made the episode good. Was her pulling Vinyl out of a fucking bush. I'm just like, oh yeah.
No, what made it good is when Starlight just shook the bush. She's all, nice to meet you. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't know. Twilight's pretty crazy. I would not have put that above her. It's like that would have been it.
Yeah,
I believe that she would have expected Starlight to be friends with a bush. Precisely her big bush.
That's funny. I love how in every episode that goes further and further, the princesses are becoming more and more useless in every episode.
Yes.
Literally, Celestia didn't even have like a reason to be in this episode, other than the guy who's standing right by.
The fucking question that he asked Celestia. How do you get your hair to do that? I was dying. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was awesome.
$13.
I know. I'll give you your
$60.
I'm gonna give you your $13, damn it.
Damn. Rigo, you're gonna get stabbed by your roommate.
Over $13
The worst
is
part-
used to buy crack.
You know what's the worst part?
Your face.
Hey, is it true? You don't have to say your name. I'm not saying your name, but is it true that you carry a knife with you everywhere? Look at her. You could just.
He's probably
you could
gonna
just
throw it
flush
at
your
Rigo. He's
arm
gonna
out.
stick in his forehead.
Catch.
Clutch.
Heads up.
He carries a knife with them everywhere he goes.
It saved me many times.
It has saved him many times.
Saved from what?
See? That just proves the fact that you need to be armed in LA. Because apparently it saved his life.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think another thing that I liked about this episode is that how Trixie tried to hide her emotions.
It kind of shows that how emotionally undeveloped she is.
Yeah,
I really like that actually.
When I seen her hiding it, I was just like, Trixie, you bitch, show your fucking emotions. Be a pony. Show it. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, I just don't know.
What do you need?
Stop eating her.
We need more.
I'm not eating Pinky Rose. I'm eating potatoes.
We need
God damn it.
more Trixie episodes.
Isn't a Luna episode coming up pretty soon?
I don't know, but
and a Fluttershy backstory episode's coming up too.
Trixie needs to be part of the main 8 or main 7.
Main 8.
Think of what?
Main 7. She needs to be part of the main 7 already.
Flutter knife.
I thought it was like a great inclusion since everyone loves this trio, or not really trio. It's like this tiny group of unicorns. You know.
I hate that
Trixie,
tiny group of unicorns.
You know, Trixie, Starlight, Moondancer, Sunset Shimmer, and Twilight. You know, everyone loves those 5 unicorns. They're like one of the 5 most popular unicorns in the whole show. And seeing Trixie and Starlight, 2 of those 5, finally become friends, and of course with Twilight, that's like already a majority vote. All we need is Moondancer and Sunset on this mix, and everyone's happy.
Is he chopping up bunnies in the
And
background?
Bunny?
he's opening a letter.
Why the fuck does opening a letter sound like that?
Sounds like he's destroying.
I don't know.
It should be like
Hide the evidence.
it should be like a one kind of opening letter thing.
Yeah, instead it was like chop, chop, chop.
It sounded like he was chopping up the letter.
Anyway.
That's just so funny. Hashtag agree. Thank you, comment section.
Anything you like about the episode?
Oh, I thought it was great, like all around. All the characters were great, all the inclusions were great, and even Celestia, who was, you know, obviously there for no reason, just made it all the more hilarious. But I have to say, like, my favorite part is the melting ice pony. Dripping all over the place. And And the deep, dark subject from the comments section is that Trixie was actually trying to commit suicide in trying to do a trick that could have her killed without the needed assistance that is actually required for her to do this alive. What did you guys think of that?
I did not even. Wow. I mean,
You know what?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, she was trying to commit suicide.
Holy shit.
Yeah. A lot of people was talking about that so much, saying, "Ooh, that's dark," bringing that into a kids' show. Trixie actually attempting suicide. That was actually a very true attempt.
Who wrote the episode?
I love how they brought
I
that
forgot.
formula back.
I'll find out in the next minute. It wasn't M.A. Larson and it wasn't Lauren Faust, so this probably was not her trying to commit suicide.
Well, obviously it's not Larson and it's not Faust.
I know,
Their
because none of them were
history.
working on the show. It was
Exactly,
Nick-
their history. There's no point in bringing them up anymore. Move
Well,
on.
but the reason I brought them up is because those are the two that would have written it like that.
Well, obviously they are not the only ones that could write good stuff.
Or you know what? Okay, so Trixie was trying to commit suicide, and then when she said, well, "If you're out there, Starlight, I hope you come to do this trick with me." I think she was just trying to like.
Last call for help.
Yeah, it was a last call for her only light in the darkness to save her.
Yeah, obviously she's not shouting it, so she wasn't really intending Starlight to hear it, really.
Yeah,
Right.
she was just hoping that she would show up and be her savior. Which she did.
Because
you know, Twilight's not a bitch and she knows how to, apologize. But yeah,
So if Starlight doesn't save her, then she deserves to die. She's thinking, I guess, in a sense, which is really deep. Oh, so
Did they
dark.
have a line in the episode?
Luna, no, Celestia.
No, not
she
Luna,
didn't have a
Celestia.
line.
Oh no, she didn't. She made
Yeah.
one. She made one like moan, but I'm sure that was reused. It's like, who needs to pay Nicole Oliver to do this? We can just recycle.
Cool.
Yeah, and in the last episode too, with Luna and Celestia, they were there for like 1 minute, and then that was it.
Yeah.
See, the good episodes are the episodes where the princesses are actually very useless.
Twilight's gonna end up becoming useless.
She already is. She's so weak.
They should just kick
We've
her.
talked about this on like 4 live streams.
They
How
should-
fucking
yeah,
weak she is.
Yeah, they should just kick her out of the main 7 and become the main 6 with Starlight replacing Twilight. and then Trixie joins to make it back to the main 7.
Anyway,
Making
the episode was
it
written by
even.
Nick Confalone. He's only written 2 other episodes: Party Pooped and Hearthbreakers.
Oh, Party Poop.
Ooh, nice.
So I really
But
hope he writes more.
I actually really liked Twilight in this episode. Call me crazy, and I know you will. But I love how Twilight, despite being the princess of friendship, is constantly getting her head bashed in doing things that she should be doing right. In this episode, straight up, she was supposed to let Starlight do her thing, but she did not trust her.
Yeah.
Only because of Trixie.
I
it was such.
actually. It really does
It
show
was such
that
a.
you don't trust people.
Exactly. You have a prejudice against somebody, even if you claim that you're not. Even though you guys love to bash at me for saying I have favorites, even though I claim I don't.
That means you do.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thanks for admitting
Well,
that.
no.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
just
admitted you
admit
have
that to
favorites.
your entire 34 viewers.
Now they're gonna beg you to tell them.
No, I don't have favorites, but you guys always think I do. Am I correct?
Well, you're
I think I know who his favorite is. I think it's Vinyl.
yeah, it is Vinyl.
It has to be his favorite, 'cause that's what it is.
It's his favorite cosplay. And also,
It's
he
my
made that video.
cosplay, I
of the
will
whole
tell you
dancing
that.
Thing. And he references Vinyl like all over the place. He did the whole find the music notes thing. Yeah, you like Vinyl.
Yeah, but Vinyl's not my favorite.
That's why you like this episode so much, because it had Best Pony.
Just call
No.
me Greg said Twilight is an overprotective mother. No, she is not. She's just another. She's gonna become a useless princess.
Oh my god.
To where we just count on the other, Fluttershy, Applejack, and Rarity, Pinky to do all the work while Twilight just sits there.
Why did you name 2 background ponies?
Oh, screw you, Bryce.
No,
You're
fuck
gonna
you.
get -10 So far, there's like no positive points for anybody.
Let's move forward.
Okay, I
Are
feel
we
like
done?
I feel like if there was an episode without Twilight, it'd be the best episode.
There
ever.
was. There's been
Like,
there's been
another
two.
10 episodes without Twilight.
About what?
Without Twilight.
Oh, without Twilight.
We should do they should just do an entire season without Twilight.
She's the main pony.
Hey, she did recently learn. In all fairness, she did get her lesson about being excluded. That being said, the episode "What About Discord?" That was literally an episode that happened without Twilight.
But
and
the
since
whole
we,
but,
the audience,
ironically, the whole episode was about her.
Yeah, it was about her trying to throw the good, party for.
no. You're talking about the actual episode, but the stuff that actually happened turns out to be the stuff that we never get to see, and we see it from Twilight's point of view, which is just her trying to recreate it or trying to figure out what actually happened. So that's why a lot of people did not like that episode, because we actually feel like we missed out on what actually happened. The actual episode, not the one that we got to see on TV. And that's why, I feel like it's like giving writers the freedom to exclude Twilight. She says it's okay, you can have fun without me. I understand.
Is that racist? Is
that racist?
No.
Certainly.
No, not you. In the chat.
I certainly hope that's not racist. I mean,
God.
stop hitting your
You
keyboard.
should not be smashing my keyboard.
Of course it's not racist. You guys do things without me all the time, and I'm cool with it. Are you guys being racist towards me? No.
You should have the all Mexican show one day, and I won't be here.
It'll just be me and Jonathan
And Rigo.
Oh, yeah, Rigo. I heard
Yeah,
Rigo
see, it's like half of you guys are just whatever. Anyway, Trump's gonna get rid of all y'all. I know all you were born in America, but he's gonna deport you anyway. True facts. Anyway, we can move on. We have.
Well, the beauty of WatchPony is that it doesn't matter where in the world I am, as long as I can upload, things will never change.
So, would you like
So,
go ahead.
Now, if Donald Trump becomes president, I'm going to save up my money and move to Korea.
It's like the worst idea.
That's why I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
So, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. The news came out, I think, either last night or this morning, out of Russia.
Shout out to Scribble. Sorry, continue.
Shout out to Misty White.
Shout out to everyone who asked for a shout out there. We're done. What about the people who are watching it in archive? They don't get shout
Shout out to AutoZap.
Shout out to the people in the archive.
Yeah. Okay, so so massive spoiler for the MLP movie, from Russia. It's really massive, so everyone should turn away now and come back in 15 minutes. We'll be done talking about it. All right, you guys ready?
Oh boy.
All right, this picture's kind of hard to see, but it's off of a slide on a presentation from MLP staff at a Brony convention in Russia. Totally reliable source.
I love it. 10 out of 10. Awesome.
So the MLP movie, which is probably going to be the last piece of content about ponies, they're not going to have a 7th season.
You still believe that?
I do, and Dusty Cat even said it too. He said that they would have confirmed it by now, and most things end with a movie. And so this movie's going to be it, and we're going to end on the worst possible note ever. They're going to be
you kidding me? This is the best season so far. I love this season so much. The movie. I can't wait for the movie.
They are going to be sea ponies.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really
shit,
nice.
seriously?
How the fuck you think that's awesome?
I say that's the worst thing.
That's what they are. I can't tell by this image. It's literally way too small. Let me pick that up just to be sure.
Stop.
That's going to be the fucking movie.
You know what? I love sea ponies, but I hate the song.
I
It's
love
so
the song,
weird.
but I hate the sea ponies. I would rather it have been the Breezies. Like that would have been an amazing movie.
Yeah,
This is
I
going to
would've-
be an awful movie because they're going to be sea ponies. Look at them. They're here. I'll make it bigger.
It's gonna be a terrible movie.
Okay. Maybe it won't be terrible.
It's
but
gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be
They're
terrible.
gonna play the song. No.
They're going to use the exact same song.
They're gonna
yes.
use the exact same song from when it first aired.
Daniel Ingram's going to put dubstep into it.
Tombstone's gonna tune it up.
The basic synopsis that's coming with this leak or rumor is Rarity gets a letter and then they have to go save the sea ponies or some shit.
Really? That's the whole movie?
Yep. That's it.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
I don't believe it
I don't
either
believe
because
this,
it came from
actually.
Russia. It came from like a really weird panel in a small convention in the middle of Russia. I don't know if I believe it, but dude, if it is sea ponies,
I know, I want it to be sea ponies, yet at the same time, I don't think this is very reliable
It's gonna
source.
ruin
or at
Rainbow
least-
Dash for me.
the whole idea was like we were looking at the Equestria Girls movies and we're like, okay, these movies are all right, but they have human ponies. We want a full-length movie with our ponies in it. And look, that's not going to happen because they're going to be fucking sea ponies. They're going to be fucking like fishies. When I say it like that, it sounds cute, but it's not. I'm mad.
You're mad. Well, if you're mad, you're gonna hate it, obviously. Me,
No, I'll
I
probably
love
still
this.
love it.
I'm gonna love the movie.
I will probably still love the movie.
Okay, so the movie.
What about-
If this is fake, I hope the real movie synopsis has a Chrysalis back.
Ooh, that'd be cool. I think
Chrysalis
this is gonna be back though.
No, none of the sea pony. Fuck off.
She would be really water hydrodynamic with the holes and
The
everything.
whole,
Probably.
No. I just
Those
want to
would be like her
I just want to
gills?
see Chrysalis back.
Do they even have gills? How do they breathe? Oh no, they're supposed to. They said they're gonna have a bubble around their heads.
That's so fucking retarded.
That's what I'm saying.
What's wrong with the bubble in your head? You making fun of Turpy now?
No, that's a bubble on the butt. That's cute. It's not on her head.
Okay, sorry. I just love messing with you guys. I love. I don't know why. I'm probably cool, but I love making people upset. I know what makes them tick. Because sometimes people have really funny ticks, so people get upset over the weirdest things, and it just makes me laugh. But anyway,
The proposed release date was November 2017, but they think they're going to probably push it up to the summer. That's probably because they're not going to have another pony season to go with it, so they just want to get it out and be done with ponies forever. And then we have to relive fan episodes.
Okay, if this happens, I'm officially undeclaring myself a brony.
Please don't. You can't do that. It's like being an alcoholic. You can never unbe a brony.
I'm gonna
that is
undeclare.
Once an
I'm gonna
alcoholic,
undeclare
always-
myself I'm gonna undeclare myself a brony.
No, you can. I would not let you.
If this movie happens,
You'll
because
be- you'll be
it's
shunned.
gonna ruin ponies for me. It's gonna ruin Rainbow Dash for me.
We
It's
can
gonna ruin everything.
We can pretend like it doesn't exist, like the other two Equestria Girls. We can just pretend it doesn't exist.
I love Rainbow
man,
Rocks.
well,
I
do
love
you
the
guys
soundtrack.
like Equestria Girls? Or
I love
not?
Rainbow Rocks.
I didn't dislike them, and I really like Rainbow Rock's soundtrack.
But wow, so both of you guys did not say yes. Wow.
I liked
that's
Rainbow
amazing.
Rocks because you know
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
I actually like friendship games the most. See, and
Yes, there was a third one.
silence.
Yes.
I was just like,
Vinny, there was a third movie. Do we
I-
need to watch that?
No.
We can watch it right now on the stream.
No,
We'll
it's
watch it
not.
with everyone.
I was just like, there's a third.
Yeah, remember it was.
Okay, real quick, shout out to the comment section. Pinky Rose says, "Hey, what makes me tick? Smug face. I'll tell you what makes you tick, Pinky
Potatoes?
Rose. not potatoes. That makes her happy. What makes her tick is recording lines for WP, and then getting the comments section saying that they're comparing her to Banana Melon. That's what makes her tick.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say they have really similar voices when they're doing certain voices. They sound really similar. Like I would have a hard time telling them apart, honestly, if they were doing impressions or something. If they're just talking in their normal voice, I can tell them apart. But if they're doing impressions or like a special voice, like an announcer voice, I'd have a hard time distinguishing them.
All right. So anyway, back to the subject.
I love Vanna. That's who we should have on the stream is Vanna. She's doing so well right now with her Fluttershy Reacts videos. They're like top of the charts. Nonstop.
Okay, well, we got two last things we want to talk about, but one last question I want to ask you guys, which I'll probably ask again in the near future, is what do you guys think about the new Equestria Girls movie, Equestria Girls 4, that's supposedly going to come out this year as well?
I did not know
year in
this
the summer.
existence. What is that?
It's camping themed. So, first
I
one,
remember
obviously,
that.
yeah, second year rock band. This year, friendship games. Now this year is going to be like, what is it, the Tales of the Everfree or something? They're camping in this one.
Yeah,
It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Legend of
wilderness.
the Everfree.
Legend of the Everfree. Yes, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited for it because I think the Fluttershy is going to have a big presence in this movie because they're going to be in the wild. They're going to see a bunch of animals. It's going to be all about her.
Fucking Pinky Rose. I thought you were going to say recording something for you, but then freaking have the whole thing be deleted.
Did you? Really
Yes, that was the one I was gonna say, but then for the last moment I was thinking, no, Vanna. She always complains about Vanna.
What the fuck are you watching? I just saw a bunch of Nintendo. I was like, what?
Alright, but anyway, yeah, I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to see what happens from then on out because our freaking friendship games left me with so many cliffhangers. Now we have another Twilight there, and I wonder how the other 6. There's Sci-Twi and Sunset Shimmer. What are they gonna do now? It's so I can't wait.
I don't know. I think the show staff just doesn't want to address those issues. It's just too much, and they're just like, we just won't even. And I think that's
Just won't
okay.
do it.
I don't really need answers myself.
Well, we're running out of time, so let's just skip a few of the videos. The one I really want to talk to you guys about is the KP one. KP parodying the Great Gatsby.
Can I show you that one after this one?
Fine. Have it your way.
It's only 4 seconds.
Go for it.
This is pro skill animation. Remember? That.
Whoop. Alright, out of 10, what would you give it?
100%. It's by Made, which I don't even know that person.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I would give it a 10 out of 10 too. I loved it.
Twilight
It's really
turning
good.
around is like the best thing you could ever want. I mean, I think Jonathan would enjoy it more, but he's not here.
Oh, Pinky Rose is like Pinocchio. She dreams of being a real person.
Oh.
Hey, she wrote it. No, I'm just kidding. Pinky Rose, I love you. But yeah, I do have to agree. Pinky Rose, Van Melon, they're both awesome. They're both great Fluttershy, both great Pinkie Pies. And I don't know.
Pinky Rose is
I
better
would
at
love
Pinky,
Free.
and Vanna's better at Fluttershy. These are facts.
Vanna's better at Fluttershy. Should I get Vanna to break the fourth wall with my top 10 like I did with Pinky?
Yes, no. Yes. Oh my God, yes. I just realized what you said. Yes. Oh my God, I would cry just like I cried when Pinky Rose did those extra voices. Fluttershy. Oh my God. Why is this not Fluttershy? Where's my Fluttershy? My Fluttershy is like brown now. It's honestly really disgusting. She needs to.
I wonder why.
But she's not white.
Here's my little yellow. Here's my little yellow right here.
Fuck.
Screw you, WatchPony. Shouldn't you have a... Oh, you have a little FNF thing.
Yeah, Golden Freddy. Yeah.
What? Oh.
I didn't know you were that into FNAF. That's cool.
FNAF, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Fanimatronic.
Oh my God, is that what they're called?
FNAF could have stopped after the second one.
It could have stopped after like the 0th one.
Yeah, I know. And the craziest part I just discovered is that they're making another one.
Why not?
The
Keep
sister
it going. Make all that money.
The sister location is getting a game.
Pinky Rose suggested next live stream we will find up WatchPony a girlfriend. And yes, Pinky Rose, would you like to be on our stream next week? You are officially invited. So you're welcome to be on our stream next week. Just DM WatchPony. We'll get good.
Already, they're shipping WatchPony and Pinky Rose.
I thought that was your
Pinky
job.
Rose is taken already.
No, I know, but it doesn't matter.
She
She could still be your girlfriend.
She may be taken in real life, but I mean...
Yeah, I mean, in
I
Ponyland.
ship it.
Yep, he
I ship it
proves
like shipping.
he wants it. Could Watch
Ship it like shippings.
No. I don't know.
A lot of people said yeah.
Alright, whatever. Anyway.
Well, anyway, going on to my other waifu, we have KP. KP and WP.
KP?
KP.
Manhattan, 1422. The tempo of the city had changed sharply. The buildings were higher. The parties were bigger. The morals were looser and the liquor was cheaper. The restlessness approached. Hysteria.
Shall we?
Who is this KP?
Do you know her?
War heroine. Miss KP doesn't exist.
KP? What KP?
Pausing so we're not showing the entire video one time through on our channel.
Alright,
I beg your pardon.
I mean, I guess we can just talk about it while it's playing.
Wait, pause. Yeah, pause it for a sec. So, obviously, you guys have seen The Great Gatsby, and obviously, Pinky Rose is. Sorry.
Oh my god, you really want her.
No, I saw Pinky Rose's comment. No, it's because Pinky Rose said OMG right there, and then I started talking.
Okay,
and,
OMG to being shipped to him, or OMG for being on the stream? I'm down with both.
I don't know.
I'm down with both.
I don't know. It's because OMG, I don't know what that means. Is that a yes or no to our invitation?
Oh, Rigo, I mean, did you not see the, did you not see the, where the fuck did it go? Did you not see the X smiley face, X capital double D?
She wants the WP.
I don't care about the WP. I care about putting her on the live stream next week.
Yeah, no, she actually should be on the live stream. That's a good idea.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that a yes? But anyway, back to the subject. KP actually fits the perfect role for The Great Gatsby. This was actually a great and very smartly put parody. And who do you think is going to be who? Obvious that KB and John Delancey their own roles. Who would you get from the fandom to play all the other parts?
I don't remember the movie enough. I watched it like 2 years ago.
V, do you remember the movie?
I love the movie. I don't remember it. I watched it when I was 17. 2 years ago, Brigo. Give me a break.
Oh, don't tell me how old you are.
You're
I
right.
actually do not like the book. I read the book. I do not like the book. I saw the movie. I like the movie better than the book, but I still don't like the story. I naturally don't like the story of The Great Gatsby. However, seeing KP interpret it made me still not like it, not like the story. But I am looking forward to this, especially all the little nods and details, like the Discord on top in front of KP's car, and the background art they have here, and obviously KP having the mentality of The Great Gatsby, saying anything is possible because I make it possible. That is truly awesome. Not only that, but it also exploits the whole KP Force Fame spiel sort of thing too. You know, I got to meet with KP over in her panel. Her panel is obviously like the most packed within the room. Everybody wanted to meet KP. There was a huge line for questions, a Q&A with KP. KP is truly one of the most horse famous people out there. And seeing the story of KP throwing all these extravagant parties and no one knows who she truly is. They only know the fictional, the YouTube side of KP, which I think is really nice.
I can name like more than 2 handfuls of more popular brony people.
I'll let you know, Rigo.
Well,
Pinky Rose
like?
said yes.
Pinky Rose said yes.
You said yes?
Said yes.
No, to being shipped. I don't know. I don't know about the stream.
To being shipped.
Damn, Rigo. I mean, you know, she just loves being shipped with you, but you just said fuck her. You're just basically like, oh, fuck you and your ship.
I
Leave.
Well, it's because because me and Pinky Rose have this thing about how she's always trying to get me to get a girlfriend. Saying,
Maybe she wants
Rico.
to be your girlfriend.
No, she is already taken.
Maybe you're her
She
side
said, hey,
Yeah, you could be her side
Yeah,
pony.
yeah, you can be her side pony.
You're a very
it's not
special
so
side
much
pony.
10 points each. It's not so much because of me needing to be to get a girlfriend. It's more so much as I need a distraction from all the editing that I do. That's the real reason. Actually.
Yes, a very good distraction.
Yes.
Speaking of that,
Hey.
I forgot to mention that I got to meet one of my favorite artists at BABSCon. That was definitely the highlight of the trip. I got to meet Fearing Fun. And if you guys don't know who he is, go look him up. He is the best artist ever. IMO.
Oh, sci-fi.com.
Oh my god, is that a website? I'm gonna get that domain. Don't get that domain.
Creeper Gamer, get the domain before he does.
No, that's a domain. It's something in Chinese. Here, look.
Oh, really?
Here's sidepony.com.
Really? What is that?
It translated it for me. Look at the original. Okay, so that's already a thing. We can't do that. But back on topic here. KP really is your waifu, or your senpai. How would you better classify her?
I don't know though. I always just thought of her as my friend.
Nope, you have to choose one: waifu or senpai.
I think it would have to be senpai before I interviewed her. After I interviewed her for Fact 5, that's when I realized, okay, she's actually a really down-to-earth girl, and a good friend. And that's why whenever we bump into cons now, she's like, hey, what's up? And and I'm like, hey, want some gum? Sure. Which is exactly what I did for Brunny's react. I'm generosity, I'm trying to exercise my elements.
I'm glad you chose senpai because that's how I put it in the doc for this stream.
I know. Thank you again for graciously and accurately putting these statements that I have double-checked and I have approved. Thank you very much.
Rigo, why was your nickname Carrot? Now it's Side Pony.
Carrot is actually Carrot is actually Pinky Rose's nickname to me.
I know, she just changed it to Side Pony.
Why would
you? She changed it to Side Pony?
You are now her Side Pony. Way to go, Pinky Rose.
But why were you Carrot?
Why were you Carrot? What's the backstory behind that?
Because she was potato, and it only makes sense.
How the fuck does that make sense?
Aw, she's a potato to your carrot.
That doesn't make sense. It makes sense that she was a bunny. Wait, what? Oh god.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll tell you. It's because me and Pinky Rose, we like to Skype every now and then, and she was mentioning to me that she was looking for like a nickname to call me, and we came up with a bunch of crazy nicknames.
You are her very special side pony.
Yeah, you are her.
She has nicknames for everybody. I mean literally everybody. I literally lost count how many nicknames she has for everybody.
I would say something offensive, but I really want her to be on the next stream.
Please don't. Don't ever say it.
Save it for the stream.
Okay, I'll save it for that.
Okay, but anyway, we were discussing one day, and then one day we were like, or I was grocery shopping, and Pinky Rose was like, hey, you should buy some potatoes. And, haha, we laugh. And then I was like, yeah, right, I actually like carrots more. And then she's like, ew, carrots. And I'm like, oh, I love carrots. And then she was like, then I will call you Carrot. And then that's it. It's simple. Simple origin story.
Chat though. And his name is John Delancey.
Oh, that was hilarious when that happened, I think.
Oh, that was hilarious.
But I forget exactly what.
What's going on? And his John Delancey. Okay. But yeah, that's how I got the nickname Carrot. And so far, only Pinky Rose has called me that. No one else really knows my nickname. Everyone else just calls me Shippets. I Shippets. Dr. Wolf calls me the guy from WatchPony. You guys obviously call me Butter Voice. I am a man of many names, but that's because apparently WatchPony doesn't stick.
It's too long.
Hey, Bryce.
So is Butter Voice.
Bryce, Pinky Rose called you out.
What?
She's all, yeah, if you're going to offend me in person.
Will do. See you on the
So
stream.
I guess that's a yes to the stream. We'll see you there.
See you then.
Ebony showed up. I don't know if he's been here the whole time.
I don't think he has.
Just commented.
He
Hello,
barely
Ebony.
got here. He barely got here.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll see you next week,
then.
Pinky Rose. Looking forward to
Well, quick question though. Because I think we're running out of time. I don't think we'll be able to get
We
to
got
the
1 minute
other
left.
things.
Okay, bye. 1 minute
So-
left. Okay,
We
bye.
can go
everybody.
overtime. No one cares.
No, okay, bye, everybody.
Okay, so KP is obviously best Great Gatsby. So who is Pinky Rose then? If Pinky Rose were in a parody movie, what would her starring role be?
I don't know movies.
You don't know any movies? Come on, you saw Zootopia.
So what? She's gonna be the bunny from Zootopia. God damn it. Judy Hopps. Yes, Pinky Rose is Judy.
Pinky Rose is Mrs. Potato Head from Toy Story.
Ah, that's a good one.
I just got.
All right, V, you got one?
Yeah, Ebony, you should rename
No.
yourself to E. Brony.
And that's all the time we got,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be here every week at 12 till then.
That's
And
right,
until then, everybody say your goodbyes, and we are out of here. The stream, of course, never bothered me anyway.